Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me Marker. Today I am introduce new command that you have never heard about. This command is called install. I will tell you what the install command is. It is a Linux command line utility used mainly to copy file to a specific location by allowing you to set permission, group ownership, group and other attributes. You heard about install command in apt install, but this install command is totally different. Apt install is used to install packages, but the install command is used for copying a file. We can also change file permission like read, write, execute. I will show an image of what the permissions are and its value. Please take note of it. The syntax of the install commands will be shown on the screen. Already create some files to play around in the terminal. Install hello. Note that I only specifies the directory name. The example commands copy the file hello.tsc and save the file with the same name to the move directory. If I install hello.tsd move hi.txt, you can see that there is two files. First file is hello.tsc and the second file is hi.tsc, but the hi.tsc file contains the same content as hello.txt. We simply copy the hello.txt file and moves to the move directory with the new name hi.txt. It will save hello.txt as hi.txt, meaning that it will change the file name. If you ask me why using install instead of cp command, if I use the cp command to copy a file, cp hello.to move file, that is a executable file, but we use the cp command, then it is not executable. We need to use another command called chmod. Our directory name, press enter. You can see that here no execution is possible, only the read write and read write commands to both the group and the owner, but others user only have read permission. In the case of using the chmod command, we add the execute permissions to all the persons like owner, group and other users. If I execute the hello.tsc hello.sh file, it will simply print hello. Here I forgot to tell that the default permission of cp command is read write. The first one is read write permissions to the owner. owner of the file. Second one is read write permission of the group of the file. And the third R means read permissions to the other users, which means only the owner and group can write to the file. If I need to change the permission, I need to use the chmod command. I already tell that chmod command is used to add and remove permission of a file. I will show you a method. We can simplify the command install hi.txt sh move. If I press enter, you can see that it default set the permission. The owner of the file can have the read write execute permission. The group persons have read and execute permission. Also the read and execute permission for the others. So we do not need to use the chmod command. When we use the cp command, we need to use the chmod commands to change the permission. In install command, we do not need to use the chmod command. If I use the install command and I only need the read write execute permission for the owner of the file, balance group and others will have read permission. The commands look like this. Sorry. Ignore the -m. I will tell you later. We'll ask the password, root password. You can see that the owners have only the execute permission. The group and the other does not have any execute permission or write permission. I told you the ignore the -m because it is means mode. It is or allow you to specify the permission of the file when we copy the file. I already give an image of permissions and its values. There is an option to create directory using the install command. I will show the syntax on the screen. I show one example. We successfully created a directory using the install command. The default permission of the install command are read write and execute permissions to the owner, read and write and execute permission for the group and other users. We can specify the owner of the file by using the attribute option -0, and we can also specify the group of the file by using the -g option. Syntax will shown on the screen. I will show an example. The root is the owner of the file. Marker is the group of the file. So we assigned as the file can use by the user. Only the root user have the owner permission, and the group permission only have given to var marker. The minus m is used for permission. I already tell that. There is an option to see what happened in the background of the install command. Dash b is the options to see the background message. You know the cp commands to copy the files. There is also minus v option on cp. It will show the path of the file source to destination. I will show on the one example using the install command. You can see that the message, the file verbose.ss file is copying to move directory and the file name. This is the use of minus v option. There are other options. Please check the man page of the install command. The Linux install command is primarily a file installation utility. It can copy file, create directory, set permission, set ownership, and set groups. It is commonly used by the installation script, make files, and build system. If this video helped you to understand the install command, give a like. If you are new to this channel, then consider subscribing and enable the bell icon to get new video notification. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.